everyone, and welcome to Good Time Gal. I'm your host, Caitlin Peluffo. It's me. Thank you so much for listening. I'm so happy you're here. Today on the podcast, we have a returning guest. Oh my goodness, Ashley Gavin, back by popular demand. I'm so excited. I love Ashley. She's great. We have a nice time. Her new special is out now. It's on YouTube. It's free. What an angel. Okay, it's already gotten over 200,000 views. It's very funny. I saw her work on it. It's fantastic. So make sure you check it out on YouTube. You can follow her on Instagram at AshGavs. And she has a link to it there. Subscribe to her YouTube channel too. She puts out a ton of stuff. So do that. Follow me at Caitlin Peluffo. Follow the pod at Good Time Gal Pod, both on Instagram. And rate, review, subscribe on iTunes and Spotify. Can you do it on Spotify? Yes, you can. You better do it on Spotify too, because I don't know, it helps magic happen. So do that. All the old episodes of Good Time Gal are now up on Spotify. It just has a new link. So if you go to my link tree, you will be able to find the link to the current, better, new, and improved Spotify playlist of all the episodes of Good Time Gal. Okay? Thank you so much. I love you so much. Please leave a nice comment and thrive. Bye. Welcome to the podcast, Ashley Gavin. She's had a busy couple of days.
Yeah, it's been busy.
Yeah, good busy though, because your special just dropped.
My special dropped, and currently it's going viral on YouTube.
It's doing great.
We'll see what happens. Please, for the love of God, watch it to its completion. Don't edge my comedy special. And don't cuck me. Just go watch it to completion. It's so worth it.
Yes.
The ending is really cool.
Yes. It's a very good ending. Solid. I won't give it away, obviously. But it's great. It goes in a
It's hard to end a comedy special.
different direction. It's awesome.
Thank you.
I watched the special today, and it was fantastic.
Thank you.
And I love that you created something, not for a group of people, but something that a group of people have been largely ignored.
Yeah.
And it's universally funny.
Thank
you know what I mean? It acknowledges the corner of the market, and then it is for everybody.
Thank you.
So I think it really is. You've accomplished something great.
That's exactly what I was trying to do. I was like, how do I make my fans happy without sacrificing who I am as an artist? Like, because I am a comedian for everybody. I believe that. And also, all of my fans are gay, and they are upset if I don't acknowledge that.
Yes.
So, like, it's very hard to, but I don't want to be labeled the lesbian comedian, and that is what the special is basically about.
It's great. It really toes the line perfectly. It's really, really funny. And your fans are so fun. I've opened
They're
for
really
you
fun.
a few times.
Yeah.
I sold out of Jizz Raccoon stickers.
From the lesbians
bought my Jizz Raccoon
because
stickers.
my fans are kind of, I yell at them, and I just made fun of them in this, but like, they're kind of the best.
They're the best.
Like, they're super engaged. They watch everything. They share. They're really thoughtful people. They don't laugh super hard.
They clap.
They do a lot of wow. Wow. That's what an Ashley Gavin show sounds like, and the audio editing on the special was very difficult. No, like, truly, it was pretty difficult.
Yeah.
The woman in the middle of, I won't give it away, but the woman in the middle of the show who kept wooing that I called my mom.
Yes.
We had to dial that mic down frequently. And that's a big pocket of the audience that you're dialing down.
You handled it perfectly.
Oh,
that
thanks.
part
I was ready to
funny.
shoot her in the head.
I mean, but you can't because they're so excited.
Yes,
it's joy.
When you have a show that's going like miraculously well, for you to interrupt and tell someone to shut up is actually so much more higher stakes when the show's just kind of going medium.
Yes.
Medium, you can stop and be like, can you fuck off?
Yeah.
But when the show is going so well, it's really, and you're taping it.
Yes.
It's like, I really was like, we took it out. I finally at the end was like, I think we've done enough wooing. Like, and that's why I said it just like that.
Yeah.
And she shut up for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
But I did not want to ruin what was happening.
It came out great.
Thank you for
congratulations.
This is the best promo I've gotten to do. So I really hope you go viral tomorrow.
Yes. Okay. Me too.
No,
That would be great.
it was really nice.
I wore my good jacket.
Yeah, you look nice. I like your jacket.
Thank you so much. It's a members only.
I see that.
Yeah. You can read?
I can. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Despite my sexuality and gender, I can read.
You can only just cook, you know? That's what women do.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so they can't all be winners.
You know where my stupid brain went?
Where?
Kids, I think this is actually AAVE, but kids on the internet have started saying, let them cook, and cook is like a vernacular for fuck, I think. Am I getting that right?
Why are you?
What are they saying?
Like, go off, like, let him do his thing.
Oh.
I
thought it was
he's cooking. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a sex thing.
Everything's a sex thing to you.
Well, no, because I did a crowd work with someone.
Uh-huh.
I was heckled in the middle of a joke about that I don't own a strap on, and someone went, "What?" Because that's what they fucking do, and I was mad.
Okay.
That they heckled.
Yes.
And I kind of got sassy, and I was like, you can't use your fingers right. If you're that obsessed with your strap on, you're just not using your fingers right.
Okay.
And and then I was like, oh, I'm just kidding. And then someone else in the audience goes, you got to be ready to cook. And I was like, that is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. You got to be ready to go. But it's so true. Like putting on a strap on, I don't own one. I've only used one once with this girl who was like, we should try it because we were having fun or whatever. But it's you have to put it on.
Yes.
You have to get ready. And women, classically not quick at getting ready.
Ashley, you silly goose.
Does this look good on me?
Yeah.
Do I look fat in this strap?
Is this black, like, washing me out?
Yeah. I don't know that this is great for my skin tone.
Yeah.
Purple? Really? Really? You got purple? But
I feel like a strap-on would be very fun, though.
it is super fun.
Yeah.
It's very fun. It's not my favorite thing, but I do think if you're going to have a quickie, it's like hard to justify the strap on.
Yes.
So they make different ones that like you can put them in a pair of shorts and you just like put on the shorts. But I haven't really investigated all the options.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you gotta be ready to cook.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of straps. There's harnesses. I mean, I've never used one.
But you know about them.
I do know about
I don't know
them.
why I'm surprised. Your branding is so gay. It
fascinating.
actually makes total sense that
Well, I talk about being a creep, and I literally get so, like, now I realize, have you ever had this where you just, like, discover that you can do whatever you want? You know
can
what I
do
mean?
whatever you fucking want.
I'm going through this renaissance as a woman in her 30s.
You're gonna peg Steve.
Trust me, I've tried. I brought it up. He's like, no. Like, come on, Steve. He's like, no.
You know,
I'm
they
like,
make
"All
little
right."
ones.
I mean, girl, we
They're
have
little
talked about it.
ones. There's
I mean,
very thin little ones.
I'm so curious, but he wants nothing to do with it, and I respect him and I love him, and we have very good sex, so it's not like I'm missing out on anything. So I should make that very clear. We're doing great, but Steve is like, absolutely not.
He's the one missing out.
I mean, I think he's having a great time.
Fine.
But I get so curious about it that now I'm like, well, I can just Google it. I'm a grown woman.
Right, exactly.
It's my search history. I
Right.
can figure it out.
You can figure it out.
And so I
it
looked
doesn't
it up.
make you gay.
It doesn't make you gay.
And there's so many options. I mean, like even I'm like, I don't even look this stuff up. The only time that I was looking stuff up like that was when usually it's like when something's going on in the relationship and I've convinced myself that the correct dildo will fix it.
Yes. Yeah, well,
You know?
it's not if we get the right size.
Right, exactly. They'll make the sex better.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
And
like
then
she'll
we will
wanna
emotionally connect.
She won't be struggling with coming out anymore if I just dick her down with the right instrument. What a fucking mess that was. Sorry, I'm just like embarrassed by how stupid I was.
No.
You know how stupid you can be in a relationship.
Yes.
You're so stupid.
Love blind is definitely a thing.
It's an enormous thing.
Yeah.
What is this podcast about?
It's about drunk stories.
Okay,
but-
I don't have any.
No, last time we were here, we talked about being
Oh my god, I
codependent.
have one.
You have one?
I have a high story, and
Oh,
I'm working
this?
on a bit about it. Maybe
This
I
is
can kind of work it
exciting.
out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Watch
folks.
my fucking special. Here's my story.
Tell me about it.
Click on the just go click on the thumbnail 4,000 times to correct for sexism. Okay. Here's my story.
Okay.
It's not a fun start, but
Okay.
I have a disability.
All right.
I've told you about this. I have EDS.
Yes.
And so my joints kind of fucking blow.
Okay.
And sometimes they really, really hurt.
Okay.
I'm doing much better now. I actually had to come out as disabled for me to feel better about it. And
Really?
to be, because the thing about having a chronic illness that has no cure
Yeah.
and no quick fix is you have to be vigilant every day about your activities, what you're eating, taking care of your body, because what people don't realize about pain is that it compounds and then you get stressed and the cortisol goes through your body and then it makes the pain even worse.
Okay.
And then you're not sleeping and then it makes the pain even worse.
Got it.
So at the peak of this, we as humans want a white knuckle.
Okay.
We want, you have a little headache, you're like, whatever. I don't need Advil. I have a little headache. It's going to go away. But when you have chronic pain and you use that attitude that you've been using your whole life, you can't do that anymore because you kind of have to take the Advil.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you have to carry it on you like a dumb old bitch. You have to carry pills and lubricants on you.
Yeah, you just see the old woman shuffle where you just hear the click, 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 click,
Yes,
click, click.
exactly. You have to be okay with taking your CBD cream in a restaurant and shoving it down your pants. It's such a mind fuck for your pride.
Yeah.
As a 35-year-old woman, I'm lubricating my hip in a restaurant. It's awful. Anyway,
Okay.
I was 3 months without sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
That's
a mess.
awful.
I was
Yeah.
a mess. I'm completely sober. Addiction runs in my family. I've never touched this stuff. It's a huge part of my identity. I'm also scared of it, and I have a lot of guilt around the idea of breaking that sobriety.
Okay.
But everyone's saying to me, Carmen Lagala,
Okay.
everybody's saying to me who knows people in pain, you must do an edible. Do an edible. I'm such a loser.
You're not. They called you a loser.
Do an edible.
Carmen Lagala. That's a
No.
little rude.
But like do an edible. No one says that. You eat an edible.
Well, I mean, I'm
Take
pretty
an edible.
square. Take an edible. That's
Yes,
what I'm
I'm a square.
We're just two
We're
squares.
squares.
We're squares. We're doing edibles.
So finally, I cannot take it anymore. I'm losing my mind. I say to my girlfriend, we're going to the bodega. We're getting an edible.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it.
A bodega edible?
I know, dude.
That's not where you start.
I was in a lot of pain. And the bodega guy was like, oh, you're in pain? Like, use this. And I was like, all right. And then Jen was like, how many milligrams? He was like, this is 100. And I was like, and she was like, absolutely not. You're going to kill yourself. You're the first person who dies of a weed overdose.
Yeah.
I've never done anything. So then they give us 10 milligrams.
Okay, that's better.
The first night, not uncommon, I did not get high.
Okay.
My brain has never been high. So the first night I took, a teeny corner, and then I took more, and then I took more, the classic story, but it never happened. I never got high.
Okay.
And I was like, am I the only person on this planet who doesn't get high?
That would be your luck.
But, right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that would be
That is
your
a very
luck.
Ashley Gavin thing to happen.
You're like, I will never do it, never. And then finally, like, I need it. And
Yeah,
the universe is like, no.
Yeah, exactly. So then the next day, I more enthusiastically just popped the 10 milligrams into my mouth. I didn't dose it out. I was like, whatever, fuck everybody. Like,
Yes.
I'm just doing this. I'm sitting on the couch with Jen. We're watching a movie. We're eating Ben and Jerry's. We're doing the classic pass the Ben and Jerry's back and forth. You take a bite, you pass it. Isn't that the etiquette?
Bite, pass.
Yes, exactly.
Get it? Because of weed?
Pup, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Very good. But put it in the comments. Oh, good one. Engagement. and if you're both done, you put it down on the table. That's what you do.
Okay.
I take my bite, I pass it to Jen. I'm watching the movie or whatever, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, how much fucking ice cream is this bitch gonna eat? Take a bite and pass it back to me, you fat whore. What are you doing? I'm getting like angry. And then I'm like kind of peeking. Finally, she hands it back to me. I look down. It's basically the same amount of ice cream as I had started with. So I'm confused because she's had the ice cream for a full half hour. But nothing is gone. So I turn to her and I go, how much of this did you eat? Fat shaming her.
Yeah.
She thinks. What I'm thinking is, you almost ate nothing. I realize that she looks at me like, what is your problem? And that's when my brain realizes it has not been half an hour. It's been 30 seconds. And my brain just fucking explodes. Like, explode. Is that how it always feels? That there's this one moment of just like, and then I'm like crying and weeping and laughing and then crying again and I can't laugh without crying. Like, it's like a euphoric experience because I'm like, oh my God, happiness and crying are actually from the same place. Like, so much is happening. But the thing is, my hip still hurts.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It still hurts?
It didn't fix it. But I think what I realized was that people just want an excuse to do weed.
Yeah.
They're not actually in that much pain. They just have like a headache.
Yeah.
And they want to, and I have severe pain.
Yeah.
Like very bad chronic pain. And I found out from doctors, they're like, yeah, that doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Any doctor who knows about pain, there's very specific blends that you have to have CBD in it. It can't be pure THC. And it's not going to like fix it. It's just going to like kind of lessen. But then I'm like, you know, it all worked out, but that's my only high story.
Would you do it again?
Well, the issue was then I went back to the bodega one time to get my CBD.
Uh-huh.
I usually order it from a very specific company in a very specific way, but I ran out. So I just did their gummy CBD.
Yeah, yeah.
And I ate the whole bottle because it was just the number that I needed,
Yeah.
which was quite high. Then you like know that the bodega is not super a great place to do this.
I can't. You rely on your bodega so much for your drugs, which is
not
crazy.
Which is not often, but turns out this CBD was not just CBD. There was definitely THC in it.
Oh no!
So I popped the whole bottle, and I felt my face going, and I felt my hands going.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much THC I've done, so I start panicking because
no.
you don't know from the bottle.
Yeah.
It was not that much. It was not nearly as much as the time before, but man, I got really scared.
Yeah.
And I have not done any of it since.
Yeah.
That was enough. That week in my life was just more than enough weed for my entire existence.
Yeah. You're like, I know what it is now and I don't need it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not enjoyable.
Weed? Yeah. No, it makes me very anxious.
You like it?
I do. Yeah.
I don't like the feeling of being out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like... I'm talking a lot.
Yeah, that's why you're on this podcast
Okay.
to talk.
Do you ever when you do someone else's podcast, you're like, this is the best podcast I've ever done. But when you're doing your own podcast, you're like, this is horrible.
Are you high right now?
No, I'm not. I promise. I have anxiety. I'm manic.
Yeah.
I'm losing it.
You're not losing it. You're keeping it together.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's just all about perspective. Instead of saying I'm losing it, be like, I'm keeping it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you haven't lost it.
No, I haven't lost it.
So you're keeping it together.
I'm a strong, capable young lady.
Up top.
And I'm going to figure out. I'm 35. Can I call myself a young lady?
Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out. Everything's going to be okay.
Everything's going to be great.
Watch my special.
You know, it's funny. I haven't done drugs since January. Okay, I've been completely sober since January.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's fun. It's fun. But
It's fun to not have make a horrible mistake.
Yeah, it's fun to wake up every morning and not feel like shit.
Yeah.
That is what I've been more productive. I've been happier. And my skin looks great.
You're definitely productive.
Thank you so much.
And you look great.
Thank you so much.
Caitlin, this is so rude of me.
Okay.
But you were on stage at Sunday school, and I was like, okay, Caitlin's butt looks incredible.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
I was like,
I'll take it.
this is inappropriate of me.
No, it's not. Tell the world that my ass looks good.
Your ass looked really good.
Thank you so much.
Like, not just good, like, I was
Thank
like,
you.
is that Caitlin's ass?
Yeah, she's trying to shelf it. I'm trying to get a shelf. Boom, boom.
That's so difficult.
I'm working on it. Yes. But I'm doing a whole program. Anyway. But
An ass program.
I'm doing an ass program.
You're an
Yeah.
ass pro. Like Seinfeld.
You know I am. But so we were in LA and I was with Emily Winter fun comic, very good comic. And I was staying at her house, and down the street from her, they started selling mushrooms. And so they sell them in gummy form, and you can only get them in LA. So I was like, okay, I should try it now to see if I like it so that we can buy more if we do like it, because I was looking for something to be creative. And I kept hearing mushrooms make you creative. They make you creative. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing an album. After that, I have to write a whole new hour, and I'm freaking out about it. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's see if this works, and then maybe I can get the juices flowing. So it said it gives you like how much you're supposed to take, 1 to 3 for just feeling nice, or 1 to 2 for feeling nice, 3 to 5 for creativity. And then if you want to feel out of this world, take 7.
I like the idea that it's like 3 to 5 for George Carlin.
Yeah.
5 to 7 for Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah. Exactly. I was trying to Carlin this shit.
Yeah.
So I took 3. But because I hadn't done anything in so long, my tolerance for any kind of, I was so sensitive to any kind of, I'm sitting on the couch, we're watching Love is Blind, and I literally start laughing hysterically. Yeah. And then I look over at Emily and I'm like, I can't stop laughing. I hate this. This is awful. When will it be over? I can't. I don't want to be here. Oh my God. It's so sunny. Awful. It was literally, I was like, I'm going to throw up. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I became like a crazy person.
It's just really hard to not be in control
completely
of your experience.
Yes.
Like
yes.
maybe I'm a nutcase with my anxiety, but for me, I don't like letting go like that.
No.
Because it's not like letting go in like a nice, I'm not checking my phone for the day. I'm at the beach.
Yeah.
Like that, for me, that is like,
that's living.
That's kind of my threshold.
Yeah.
But giggling until I cry and then I start thinking about my mom, I don't want to be there.
No. That was the moment I realized I was like, okay, I'm never going to go back to what I was, which was drinking all the time and getting hammered. And I cannot go back there.
The relationship is also so different because like, wow, I hope for people listening who enjoy recreational drugs, I hope I don't just ruin your life right now. But like a lot of people are escaping something.
Yeah, and I think they know that. I think everybody who takes drugs or drinks knows that it's taking the edge off, and therefore there is an edge.
Yeah.
So it's like there's an acknowledgement whenever you do something. In me, I guess, Caitlin goes to therapy. There is an acknowledgement of it as a need.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Exactly.
And I don't judge people because everybody has an outlet. Yours is work. I feel like.
Oh yeah, big time.
Work and love, right?
Yeah.
And then mine is work as well. That's why I felt like I could say it to you because I'm a workaholic.
No, I mean, I think it's like pretty clear to, I would say, anyone who's ever met me that I'm a workaholic. And it comes from, I mean, like you'd have to be really stupid not to see that in me. I will say like that's like one of the hardest addictions because you have to work.
You have to work.
And it's celebrated.
That's the thing. Yeah, I was just it makes you feel good because people respond. And then you're like, oh, it gives you those other endorphins that you didn't know you needed, like love and support and acknowledgement.
Yeah. Not to take it back to the special.
Let's do it.
But like I told myself, regardless of how this special goes, I can't work the way that I've been working because I miss my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And like I want to be a mom. I can't be a mom like this. I couldn't even be like a detached dad like this because unless I had a stay-at-home wife, which is not the type of woman I'm attracted to, we wouldn't. No one would be able to raise this child.
Yeah.
So like I have to make some kind of change, and I have to be okay with it. I just have a lot of. Should I talk about my work addiction?
Yeah, go ahead.
When my dad died.
Yes, keep it cheerful.
I mean, we could switch right now. We haven't gotten into it.
No, let's do it.
I can pivot.
No.
Are we at time or something?
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
Are we at time? I don't think we're at time. We're fine.
When my dad
talk about your dead
died.
dad.
So I'm going to talk about my dead dad. Thank you.
Yeah, you have full permission.
There was fear because he was the working parent. My mom didn't work. And my dad was pretty successful. He built, my parents didn't go to college, and he built his own business. And it was very inspiring as a little kid he was my hero, like to watch him. And I knew it was his business. His name was on the business. You know what I mean? Like, he was really my hero. And when he died, of course, in the back of your mind, you're like, well, what the fuck is going to happen? My mom doesn't have a job, and there was this huge scramble because while he was in the hospital, someone else took over the business, and I think lost all the money. And then I was so young, some of his friends stepped in to sort of, I think, recouped like 80% of the value of it somehow. I don't really know the story. Yeah. But it was pretty traumatic because I saw kind of the things that were being discussed around me and the adults. So and also your dad dying is also just traumatic in and of itself.
Yes.
So I have this huge fear that if I am not working at all times, that everything that I've created is going to fall out from under me. Yeah. It's completely irrational, and I believe it wholeheartedly in my brainstem. Yeah. It's like in my body, I believe this to be true. And even if something good happens, a piano will fall on my head. So it's like I can't escape it. But I said to myself, I was like, regardless of how this special goes, you need to be willing to take a money cut. And even if you're not making as much money, you have to stop because you miss your girlfriend. You're getting wrinkles. Your body hurts. I'm missing my life. I worked so hard to create this life for myself. Why am I not going to enjoy it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to enjoy it. Otherwise, it's for nothing.
Yes.
Yes. So that's what a great mindset. I'm proud
trying.
of you.
I'm really trying.
Yeah.
It's hard. But I miss so much, like running around and doing spots in New York. I miss it so much, and I never do it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. It's one of my favorite things, especially when they're perfectly spaced out.
Yes.
And you're like, I can walk to each spot and listen to my it's like so great.
Yeah.
But then there are times when you're like, I overbooked myself, I'm a piece of shit, I bombed that last one, I should have just said no to this one so that I could but
of course it's stressful, but
it's like, and then yesterday I had a day off where I had no spots, and I was sitting there and I was like, this is great, and then 10 minutes later I was like, I should find something to do. It's like this brokenness, because I grew up with the mentality, no one will outwork me. I may not have the most talent, but no one will outwork me.
Yeah, I feel similar.
And so I took that from sports.
Well, maybe, Caitlin, one of us will outwork the other. Have you thought about that?
Well, we're going to just keep pushing each other.
Maybe we got to
unite.
So much.
We're going to unite and just outwork all the men.
Yeah, fuck the men.
Sorry, Fonz.
No, fuck you. You're part of it. Tell your friends to click on my thumbnail. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Correct for sexism.
Yes. Be an ally.
Yeah. Sorry.
But no, that's just how even with sports. And so I just took that into literally comedy. It's like, I will
That's
work
how
harder
sports
than
people
anybody.
are, man. Hannah Burner. Like, I just watched some like really elite athletes who are in a new field, and I'm like, I so admire the way that they approach like their work ethic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's what sport did she play?
Tennis.
Oh, that's
she was
awesome.
like internationally ranked. She was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was, like,
she's so tall.
Is she?
She's tall, right? She 5'10"?
She's like our height.
Maybe she wears heels and I
Hey,
just
Google.
get tricked.
Hey Google, how tall is Hannah Burner?
Literally,
I think she's 5'8".
Is our colleague that we know. Let's Google her. Height and weight. God, the internet is
5'7".
5'7". Oh.
Hannah Burner stands at a height of 5'7". I love these websites like trying to like sound smart.
Yeah.
Stands at a height.
Have you ever Googled well, why did I? You've Googled yourself, right?
Yeah, not much though.
I Googled myself.
Let's Google Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin Peluffo. The second thing that pops up is Caitlin Peluffo boyfriend and Caitlin Peluffo age.
There you go.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? And then I don't have a Wikipedia.
Wait,
Thank you for rubbing that in.
Can we do me?
Yeah, if you're out there in the world, give me a Wikipedia.
That's good.
American.
That's good.
There we go.
Comedy special.
Yeah, click on it. Come on. She's going to get the click from here. Touch it.
Now, why is the premiere party before the actual special?
I don't know, but to go down, the next one. Click the next one. There we go.
That's me.
That's her.
No, wait, you have to give it 30 seconds.
Give it 30 seconds.
Actually, you actually have to keep it running.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but
skip ads.
you do have to keep
We're
it running.
just going to keep it running in the background. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
You're
so
just leaving it for the rest of the time.
Unfortunately, you cannot turn it off or you are sexist and homophobic.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you.
Now this podcast just has a comedy special playing in the background. Leave a nice comment, Fonzie.
We got to figure out why that first thing is coming up, though.
Yeah, that happened when I went to watch it today. The premiere party came up, and I was like, oh, that's not it. And then I clicked on the special. But I'm also not tech savvy. Oh, no. The wheels are spinning. The wheels are spinning. Oh, no. Come back, Ashley. Let's talk about your dead dad.
Yeah, I would love to talk about my dead father. Can I just very quickly make that private?
What private?
I'm going to make that video private.
Oh, I see.
That is not happening again.
All right, there we go. Well, look at this. We're troubleshooting Ashley Gavin's special on air. Are we on air?
On air.
On air. On air. We're doing it. Watch tomorrow. It just goes bananas.
I hope so. We'll
if that
see.
happens, that would be good, right?
That's so weird that came up. How do I fix this?
I have no idea. Look at this.
Keep going. Interview
okay.
me.
Yeah. All right, Ashley.
Come on. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Outwork me.
Oh my God. Now we got to wrestle. I'm going to take your
We can edit.
chronic pain to the next level,
Private.
Ashley.
Save.
Oh my goodness.
Done. I outworked you.
All right,
Private
you did.
now.
I'm glad. I'm so happy that
The
this
thing is that
could have
women,
helped.
we shouldn't compete against each other.
Definitely
what we
not.
should do is we should both wrestle, Fonzie.
Yeah. Although one of us could take Fonzie, no problem.
The other would go and run away.
Who would do that?
That would be me.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah. You just videotape it, go live, and then I'd take his ass out. Be like, who's the superior gender now?
Women.
Yes.
There's so much new data coming out about how women are really doing better than starting to outperform men in so many ways and fields.
Oh, good.
In college, and there's a study that said men are becoming less and less ambitious.
Well, I mean, have they ever been ambitious?
I think
They've been given shit, and then they're like, all right,
now
I'll do it.
that life is just pretty fucking easy. it's there's not a whole lot of struggle out here anymore.
I
For
see.
some people, obviously, but for the regular old cis straight white guy, you can order in on seamless Uber Eats.
Yeah.
You can go to college online. You know what I mean? What is you're not hunting and you're not gathering.
No, they don't have to hunt or gather.
Yeah. So it's like, what is the point of a man even? If they've had so much of their purpose removed.
Oh, I can see the comments now. Fonzie, do you feel attacked? Yeah. He's going to join a men's rights activist.
I mean, like, what do you? I don't know.
I mean, you're also saying it as a lesbian who
I'm
does
doing
not want.
I'm doing it as a bit.
Oh, no, you mean it.
Yeah, I do. I mean it. But like with women and people of color and queer people, like we have a fire under our ass to get equality.
Yeah,
We're like hustling to get equality.
Mm-hmm.
Men have the thing. Like, what is motivating them?
I mean, what's motivating you, Fonzie?
What's motivating you, Fonzie?
Yeah, what motivates you?
I guess money.
Money.
But you're already making more than us. Like, it's like,
Fonzie's not. Fonzie's broke.
Well,
as
then
shit.
you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. If you are a man and you are making under the average female income, like, what are you even doing?
Okay.
Sorry.
I ask myself every day.
A personal attack on Fonzie.
If you're a straight cis white man, I'm just putting it out there. This I'm messing around. This is all clearly a bit.
She's doing a bit. We're doing
But
a
also,
bit.
if that's you, maybe think
Yeah.
about your choices.
But also, come on. But it's
Like,
a bit.
I
It's a
don't
bit.
mean it, but get your shit together.
Yeah.
Obviously, none of this is real other than that you need to step it up.
Yeah. The world is your oyster. Literally. It was made for you, by you. Okay. Oh, it's FUBU.
Capitalism. FUBU. That was so good.
God.
That was so good.
Well, Ashley, I think
Are we at
this
time?
is. Yeah, I think we're good. What do you think? This has been
She's like, anything to get out of this.
no,
talk about
I'm
men.
having a great time, but I don't want to take. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I never give up.
Well, that is true. That I know and fully understand by knowing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll find my way.
You found your way.
Yeah, I did.
You are on both feet, planted firmly, thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that moment you had last night where you felt accomplished, I think it still pertains.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
I don't know what I said in this podcast.
She blacked out for the past 40
I think
minutes.
it's possible that people have no idea why I'm upset.
No.
Did I say it?
No. You didn't say it. I'm just saying last night you said I felt good and now I feel like the world is going to crash on my head.
Yes.
No. Keep the good feeling going.
Yes, I should.
Yes. You should absolutely keep the good feeling going.
I will try.
Because it's you're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to a women's dinner.
A women's dinner.
Fancy women.
Well, the
I
food's
got
going to be
invited.
good.
Yeah, I got invited to. It's like such a girl boss millennial like.
What is this?
Because I don't want like bad press around it. I'm going to a very millennial girl bossy thing. I just said the name. Everyone was like, "That's the name of it." Yes, it's the name. I'm just gonna be around a bunch of women like ages 35 to 45, just being like, "Yes, yes,
Wow.
fuck man."
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know why I'm going.
I think you should go. If anything, you'll get a bit out of it. Comics
Yeah.
will not do something because we're like, well, it might be a bit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you think the weed stuff is a bit?
Yeah, it could be a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if you talk about how you're sober, then the
Yeah.
hard turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could be
And you
a bit.
fat shaming your very thin,
Thin,
beautiful
yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who she showed me a picture and I was like, Jesus Christ, Ashley.
She's so lovely too.
Give me a strap on.
She's
Fuck.
she's like so sweet.
Yes.
So in addition to being, not someone that you would traditionally fat shame, she's also just like kind.
Yeah.
So to be like, how long were you fucking eating this, you fat bitch? Like there was no place for it. Not that there ever is, but like truly no place for it.
And you recently just came out with her, like as your girlfriend.
Yeah. We announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the feedback on that been?
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. If there's one thing in my life,
Yeah.
that like just is great, it's Jen.
Oh, that's
yeah,
very
I love her
sweet.
so much.
I was curious how that would go because so many of your fans are in love with you.
Yeah, they can fuck off. No, they're lovely.
Yeah.
But please stop stealing my hair. And
Did they steal your hair?
there are some people.
They steal your hair?
They don't steal my hair, but they wander their way into the green room or they'll wait out in the shadows and then kind of follow me.
Oof.
Stop doing that, please.
Yeah.
Stop showing up where I am. You know who you are.
I believe in Rochester, someone tried to give you a love letter from the stage.
Yeah, during the show.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, you psycho, sit down. And then the audience was like, why wouldn't you take her love letter? Have you been to a comedy show before? Support me. This is insane. It's deranged.
It was nuts. I'm sitting there in the green room and I hear this going on. I was like, why is Ashley losing her shit? And I'm like, a love letter? And I peered.
Please. And on top of it, the way she was dressed, she knew what she was doing.
Oh,
I have a joke on my podcast. Oh, I'm into like a feminine blazer. She's like a powerful feminine woman.
Yeah.
And she came in, she was wearing a blazer. Like she was doing the things.
Yes.
She knew what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
She was there to put on a show.
Yeah. Good God.
And I verbally assaulted her. And my fans were just like, Ashley, you need to be kind to yourself and take the love letter.
Well, I think she assaulted the show.
I agree.
Yes.
But because my fans are mentally ill, I love you.
Never in my life have I heard someone so mean to her own fans.
And they love it.
And they're just like, yes, cuck me, you queen.
Yeah, cuck me, queen. That's great. They know I'm messing around, but like they also are like not big comedy fans, afraid of conflict.
Yes.
Just lesbians.
Yeah.
Being like, I don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
So that's like what the vibe was.
Yeah. But the show went well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were able to. You saved it. You moved on. And
Maybe.
Yes, you did.
I don't
was
remember.
there.
I blacked out.
Well, I was there. You did great. We shared a cauliflower crust pizza.
We did do that.
We had a nice time.
We did.
We sold a bunch of merch.
You sold a bunch of merch.
I did sell a bunch of merch. I finally figured out how to use that goddamn iPad.
I'm so sorry that it's degrading.
No, it's fine.
We're moving away from it for the bigger venues.
Oh, what are you going to do?
We're going to hire a merch seller so the features don't feel degraded.
Oh, well, me, I work for my supper. I actually enjoy meeting everybody, too.
It's really fun to meet them, and the tips are great.
Yeah.
That's why I always thought people wanted to do it, because the tips can be bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people, they took my Jizz Raccoon stickers. They hugged a lot of lesbians.
They took your Jizz Raccoon stickers.
I had no idea. People were like, you don't have any more? And I was like, you're lesbians. You don't have jizz. What? You don't like
Caitlin,
jizz? I know. I'm sorry.
Sometimes lesbians have jizz.
You're right. I'm a piece of shit.
You're canceled.
Oh my God. I would
lesbians with or without jizz.
Please, God, cancel me. I'll take an actual night off.
Yeah, maybe I should just quit. Maybe all of this would go away if I just cashed out.
Call your next tour the retirement tour and then just move on.
Yeah.
Make all the money.
I mean, it's not that much money, but I could go somewhere.
Yeah.
And just live a quiet little life.
Isn't that nice? Sometimes I think about it and I was like, how much money would it take for me to get a cabin in the woods?
Yeah.
And just live off of that money?
But then wouldn't you get bored?
100%. I got bored yesterday in Astoria. I started watching The Diplomat, which...
What's The Diplomat?
It's with Carrie from Curly-Haired Carrie.
Bradshaw?
No. God damn it. She was not Felicia. God, what? The Diplomat. Carrie Russell. Carrie Russell.
I don't know.
Yeah, I started watching that, and she was from that. What was the teen movie or the teen show? Carrie Russell. Oh my God! Someone is screaming right now at
Felicity.
Felicity.
I didn't realize she was back.
She's back with The Diplomat, and the
Better
first
than ever.
episode, I did not know what was going on. It was back and forth, and there was a lot of jargon. And then by the end of it, I was like, I think I just like her. And that's why I'm still watching this show. Because I don't really understand what's going on. Anyway, but that was like, I need to write more. I'm watching the show. I'm a piece of shit. I shouldn't be at home. I should be finding spots. Bah. But I literally took the night off specifically. I put in no spots anywhere. Anyway, all right. This is too much. We're turning into a spiral. I'm not a piece of shit.
You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're one of the hardest working, most talented comedians I've ever met.
Oh my God. She knows how to get a girl naked. Yeah, I see why Jen fell. Jen fell hard. Hell, I'll strap it on for you.
Thank you. Please, a small one.
Please,
quickly.
Can I ask you, did you freeze your eggs?
I'm literally rescheduling all of my appointments to start it up again.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I should be able to give you more information in a few months.
Okay.
It's going to be great content, and maybe I'll make another special out of it, given that this one has failed.
It has not failed. You expected 3 million views in 2 hours.
I wanted 1 million in a month, and I was on track, and now it's feeling like it probably won't get there.
I think you will. I
I'll
think we
see.
just solved the problem. Because the premiere party keeps growing.
Maybe. We'll see.
Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers of the premiere party. I think we just solved it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And by the way, it's still doing great.
Yeah, let's see where it's at.
It's insanely good. And she's like, it's not good enough.
It's really phenomenal. I'm going to say right now, it's a really good special.
It is great.
I'm like very happy with it.
That's great. That's
But
great. We're checking the numbers in real time.
the
people.
numbers are not happy.
Oh, God.
They were happy, and
Yeah.
now they're
Oh,
maybe.
I think Caitlin solved it. I think we might have solved it, Fonz. I think
What time was that?
we are heroes. That was literally a half hour ago. Not even 20 minutes. 20 minutes ago.
There might be a slight.
Slight bumperoo. Come on. Members only.
No.
The power of the jacket.
We'll
Don't
see.
you poo-poo me yet.
We'll see.
I don't even know. The thing that I don't understand is what she's looking at to know how well it's doing, because
Here.
I don't pay attention to my numbers at all.
I'll show you. Do you post long form content?
Who are you talking to? No.
Okay, then I can't really help you. But you look at an individual video,
Okay.
and there's a couple stats you want to look at.
Okay.
You want to look at this average duration.
Okay.
You know, that's
Mhm.
good for these. I've heard that specials only get 50.
That bumped up from the last time we just looked at it.
Well, yes, those are obviously they're going up. It's by how much. So if you look at like here,
Yeah.
at this time yesterday, let's go to yesterday at this time, 4 p.m. From 3 to 4 from 3 p.m. 142 to 4 p.m. 146. That's 4,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
From 3 to 4 p.m. here, 3 p.m. 220.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
4 p.m. 22. Nope. This.
You're going to cut this part out, right, Fonzie? Yeah.
That's only like 1,000 views. So it's down 75%, the growth rate,
Okay.
which is not good because
Yeah, you
it's
want the rate to
gonna
go.
keep going down. Like it's
The
gonna
growth rate.
it's always gonna trend down unless something changes.
Yeah.
And making something change is hard.
Well, this podcast.
This
I
is
think
it.
this is it. We did it.
We did it.
We did it on this podcast. All right.
Yeah.
Well, the face is astounding. Please watch this on YouTube and then go watch Ashley's special.
You piece of shit.
You're not a piece of shit if you watch the special.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Especially if you're a man and you tell your man friends.
Yes.
Okay. Mommy mad.
Mommy mad. Don't give me a love letter. Click on my fucking thumbnail if you want me to go down on you. If you're trying to get me to finger you, click on my thumbnail.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to click on it twice. So is Fonzie.
Everyone gets fingered.
All right. Thank you, Ashley Gavin, for doing the podcast. Bye.